It's Christmas time and we need to talk about some of the best budget gear you can get your video creator this season. And some of that's going to be gear that I currently have, and some of it will be stuff I'm going to point you to on Amazon. Now, all of these will be linked below in the description, so if you want to click on those links when you want to make your buying decisions, it'll help me out a lot, and it won't cost you any extra. So, click on them if you'd like. If not, it's whatever, but let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is probably my favorite, most used piece of gear all around, whether I'm shooting with a mirrorless camera, my phone, my Osmo Pocket 3, or anything, is this flexible tripod right here. And there's a lot of flexible tripods out there, and I have about 4 of them in my studio, but this one right here is my favorite, is the Ulanzi MT33, and this guy has a little bit extra going for it. So it's got a 1/4-20 mount here, which allows you to add additional arms onto it and stuff like that. It also has a cold shoe mount right here, which lets you add a microphone or a light or other accessories there as well. And then you've got the top, which screws into a normal camera bottom, which that's a 1/4-20 thread right there. Or without having to add an extra adapter for your phone, it has a built-in adapter. All you have to do is pull out on the side, lift it up, this comes up, and then it clips right into your phone right there. And when it does that, it also adds an additional cold shoe mount. Which brings me to my next item, because most video creators out there are using their smartphone when they're starting off. So if you're a smartphone creator, like me and some other people out there, you go ahead and you can put your smartphone right on here so that you're recording yourself. But it's really not the best thing to record yourself with the selfie camera, because it's not your best camera. So to give your creator a one-up, you want them to be able to film themselves with the camera that's on the back of their phone, but that means they can't see themselves. So Nicey Rig, and there's a couple other ones out there, I'll make sure and list them both. Nicey Rig made this mirror. So this is a selfie mirror, and with this Ulanzi MT33 tripod, you can put this right on top in the cold shoe mount. And what this allows you to do is get your framing utilizing the mirror from the other side of the camera so that you can use the best camera on your smartphone. I love this little thing. It comes in super handy if you're really trying to get the most out of your smartphone, if that's your creative process, is using your smartphone as your camera. I think the next thing your creator needs is a microphone. Having an external microphone, especially if you're using a smartphone, is key. And my first microphone I'm going to talk about is this Comica Video Micro. It is a very nice little microphone, not very expensive, but gives you a great sound. So nice little microphone, comes with this normal little windscreen right here, but on super windy days, it's got this big dead cat right here, and this thing will block all wind noise from this microphone. It's great. It has the TRS plug for a regular mirrorless camera, or it has the TRSS plug that comes with it for smartphones. And you can also adapt that to the smartphones that only use USB-C or Lightning with one of these little adapters here. And so I'll link one of these below as well. So they make these for USB-C or Lightning, and it just makes it so you can plug in that normal headphone jack to it. So that could solve that problem for your creator. Or you can also get a wireless lavalier mic. And there's some really budget ones out there that do a good job. And this little no-name lav mic, and it really is, there's several companies that make these same ones. It's like a little no-name lav mic, and it's actually 2 pieces. So this plugs into your phone, and they have ones with the Lightning adapter and ones with USB-C adapter, and then this just clips on you, and you record that way, and you can step back from your camera, your phone, whatever you're using to record with, and do that. Now, if your video creator uses a regular mirrorless camera, you can get them a lavalier mic that works off of that. So you got like a wired lavalier mic, nice, budget friendly. These are great. You can get good ones. This is a Comica brand also. I like Comica for my microphones. Comica is very budget friendly, but also is very quality. So good quality on a friendly budget, great little microphones. Definitely recommend those. Check them down below. So the next thing your creator's really gonna need is lighting. If they're just doing TikToks and stuff like that, a ring light might be your option. Now, I don't personally have a ring light because I don't really use a ring light. I like to use a multi-light setup. So sometimes I'm just doing a 2 light. So like I have a key light over here, and then I have a fill light over here. Take my fill light away, I have a bit of a shadow on my face. Then I aim it back at me, and it kind of evens out that shadow. So I like to do like a 2 light setup. Sometimes I'll add a hair light or like a backlight, and I'll place it just out of the screen over here to just give me a little bit of a bloom on the back of my head. I don't currently have that set up, and then I just have some fun lights back there. Also, not really video creating, but you can always get your creator some fun LED lights to throw in the background to give them some color to their scene. You probably don't need me to link any, but I'll link a couple down there anyways. So those will just be like ambient lights for your scenes. Anyways, the one I'm using for my fill light right now is a Viltrox. And so this little Viltrox light's pretty cool, except this one's RGB, so it actually shows blue right now, but I can change it so that it's on like the normal color spectrum of like warm and cool. And then you can turn it down. You can change the temperature of it, get it really orange, or I can get it cool so that this is about the color I have my white balance set at right here. So that'd be like the normal color of white that I have for my scene. The problem here is it has diffusion on it, but it's not heavy diffusion. I built a diffuser for this guy, the one I'm currently using. So I built this softbox for it. Now, I don't necessarily recommend this light because they don't make a softbox for it. So I'm going to list a couple of small lights that come with softbox down below. I'll also put this guy down there, but if you don't have a way to soften your light, you're going to have some harsh light on your subject matter in your shot. So I do like these lights, but I had to modify and add a softbox for my light. I also like this little guy here. So this is a pocket light, and it's good for certain things. It's good if you're just like vlogging and you need a light on top of your camera. So really subtle light, but it actually turns up quite a bit. So I have it all the way down right now. Let me turn it up, and the battery's probably going to die on me, but so you can see how it lights me. So I'm going to put it away. So it provides quite a bit of light. This little guy's RGB also has scenes and stuff like that on it. I will link this guy below. This is the F7 Mini. You'll see it down below. It magnetizes to stuff also. So like, I'm just gonna show you real quick. Sometimes I'll place it in my scene in different like discrete spots. The pole's magnetic. So you can see it's magnetized right there. And again, it's not lit up because the battery just died. But love this little thing. There are tons of options. I will throw these options in there as well as other budget-friendly things that I use for filmmaking. Also, whatever camera they use, whether it's their phone or other cameras and they film outside at all, they're gonna want to get to know ND filters. So this is like one for my bigger camera, but they also make them as clip-on ND filters for your phone. And that just allows them to be able to set the proper camera settings for their scene while allowing the correct amount of light to get into their sensor. Beyond these items that you guys could get for your filmmaker for a very budget-friendly price, I would point your filmmaker to my channel so they can learn a little bit more about budget filmmaking, because that's what I'm all about here. I have one more thing that I really enjoy because I do some adventure videography where I go on hikes and stuff like that, and that is this backpack clip. It just gives you a spot to stick your camera while you're hiking, and you can snag it off real easily, but you can also trust that your hands are free so you can do what you need to do while hiking around and stuff like that and still have a place to stick your camera. And like, it locks in there. So this one is PGY Tech, which I've had other products they make and their products are nice. So that's PGY Tech makes that, and it comes in super handy. It's come in really handy on my hikes and my travel videos and stuff like that. Speaking of travel, if you guys are interested in travel videos at all, check out my other channel, Swirling Eddie, where we talk about all of our travels and we go on travels and shoot them and see what we can show you guys about our travels. Swirling Eddie is a fun channel. I hope this helped you guys out. There will be a list of all these and more down below. Feel free to explore. There's plenty of items out there that can really benefit your filmmaker or videographer out there. And if you did get something out of it, do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this, budget videography, tips, tricks, all that fun stuff. And check out whatever YouTube recommends for you right here, guys. I'm gonna go shoot some stuff and see what I want for Christmas so I can tell Santa. Later, peace out, bye.